What it do? What it do? It's your boy G, man. Hope everybody had a good day, man. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. Speaking of the weekend, let me take my glass so y'all see me, bro. Bruh, I hope ain't none of y'all no Anthony Joshua fans, bro. I really hope not. I really hope not, bro. I mean, I really hope that none of y'all not no Anthony Joshua fans, bro. I don't know who seen that fight, who didn't see that fight, bro. If you ain't seen the fight, just YouTube it. Please YouTube it, bro. I mean, like, not even to take no credit away from Ruiz Jr., all right? Yeah, he look like Butterbean, da-da-da-da-da. But, bro, he got hands, bro. He got hands, bro. He got hands, bro. All right? Joshua, bro, going into the fight, bro, at the beginning of the fight, bro, he was just like, he just never looked like he really wanted to be there, bro. At no point, bro, did he look like he wanted to be there, bro. In the beginning of the fight, bro, he's sitting like this, bro. On the ropes, like, damn, man. Gotta go through this fight real quick, man. Bro, you got 3 belts on the line. Well, you better perk up, bro. You better perk up, bro. You got 3 belts on the line. I don't care who you fighting, bro. So, Reeves got dropped early in the fight, bro. Got back up, bro. You know, anybody who know anything about boxing, bro, you know, Mexican fighters, bro, they notorious, bro. They gonna keep coming. They gonna keep coming. They gonna keep coming. If you ever seen 2 Mexicans fight each other, bro, like, probably be one of the best fights you ever see, bro. Like, if you want to see somebody get knocked out, bro, or damn near knocked out and get back up for life, bro, and get back in the ring, not the other person out, come on, bro. I mean, bro, all you gotta do is look at the Pacquiao and Marquez fights, bro. Come on, that speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Anthony Joshua, bro, like, I mean, he knocked him down, knocked Ruiz down. He got back up, dropped you twice. He dropped you twice, bro. And this the dude who's supposed to be fighting Anthony. This dude's supposed to be trying to fight my boy Deontay Wilder. Talking about something, yeah, bro, you need to come to England to come see me and da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, we're going to split the purse this way. I need this much money, da-da-da-da-da. Bro, what can you ask for now? I mean, bro, what can you ask for now, bro? You ain't got to ask Ruiz for the rematch. It's already in the clause, bro. But, I mean, you still got to get your belts back. I mean, if you can get them back. Like, you still got to get your belts back if you can get them back, bro. Now, I know Max Kellerman, you know, he was kind of trying to, like, be sympathetic with Joshua. Like, yeah, you know, he got caught behind the ear. You know what I mean? Like, if you get caught behind the ear, it's almost more deadly than getting hit on the button. Because you get hit on the button, you be knocked out, like, it's over with, bro. Get hit behind your ear, your equilibrium be all messed up. You kind of be stumbling, da-da-da-da-da. I mean, I guess that's what happened to Joshua. He got hit behind one of them ears, bro. I think it was his left ear, maybe. Equilibrium was all, bro. I don't care nothing about that, bro. Like, bro, you one of the heavyweight champions in the world, bro. Like, you got 3 belts, bro. Like, what we supposed to do now, bro? Because now, bro, you just as a boxing fan, bro, I'm irritated because you done messed the whole fight game up now, bro. Because, okay, you already got to fight Ruiz again. That's in the rematch clause. Now Wilder got to fight. He getting ready to fight, do a rematch with Big Baby Ortiz again. And then he got to fight Tyson Fury again before he can fight anybody else, bro. Before he can even fight Ruiz, if he beat Anthony Joshua again for his belts, before Wilder can even challenge him, he still got to fight Big Baby and Tyson Fury, bro. I mean, I'm sorry. He still got to fight Big Papi Ortiz and he got to fight Tyson Fury, bro. Before any Ruiz and Wilder, before anything happened, bro. So it's like, I mean, you pretty much see how Wilder took care of Breazeale. It took Wilder like what 7 rounds, bro, to get rid of Breazeale, and then you lose to Ruiz, bro. Like, not even trying to take nothing away from him, bro. I'm just simply saying, bro, Ruiz was the underdog by a lot, bro. Like, I think they said it was like 1,100 points, bro. Spread. Underdog, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, I don't want to say it's like when Tyson lost to Buster Douglas, bro. I don't know if I want to. It probably went on that level, bro. But as far as recent history, bro, it's probably one of the biggest upsets that I can remember, bro. Like, I mean, straight disappointment, bro. So it's like you done messed the whole fight game up, bro. Now we gotta probably wait. We might have to wait a year, or two. I ain't gonna say maybe not two, at least maybe two. Because I mean, depending on how many times, a while depending on fighting in a year, he may only want to fight once a year, bro. Like Floyd. So you fight Ortiz, Fury. That could probably be 2 years, bro, before you even fight anybody else, bro. Like, I'm pretty much done talking about Joshua because that's a disappointment, bro. Like, I mean, he just, to me, bro, until proven otherwise, bro, he's a joke. Until proven otherwise, everything Deontay Wilder was saying about him running is a joke. I mean, it's true. You know what I mean? I'm done with it. My boy Hurd, my man Swift, bro. Shout out Swift. He from the DMV, man. Matter of fact, I seen him, bro, and I went to the movies one day, bro. He look a regular dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was at the movie with some skinny jeans and some Adidas flip flops, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he got punished, bro. He got punished, bro. I mean, he just got punished, bro. He just got punished. I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying, that maybe he was that last fight he had, you know what I'm saying, his comeback, his tune up fight, he pulled out two tune up fights before he fought the Chalo, bro. First tune up fight, he ain't look impressive. And then you just get punished like this, bro. Like, y'all just messing up the fight game, bro. Period. Just messing up the fight game, bro. And I just, as a boxing fan, bro, it's really hard for me really just, you know what I'm saying, not to be upset about that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to switch modes real quick. Move to basketball. Because I'm tired of being mad about that. Anthony Joshua, he's a bum. Case closed. Tied 1-1, bro. Warriors in Toronto, bro. I mean, looking like a good series, bro. I mean, I originally said, bro, that Golden State, I felt like no matter what, they was going to win. No matter who they played, whether it be Milwaukee or Toronto, because I felt like everybody else that's surrounding the star, whether it be Kawhi or whether it be Giannis, bro, ain't going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. First game, Toronto pulled it out, man. They definitely pulled it out, man. Second game, Golden State played good. I think it's like, bro, if DeMarcus Cousins, bro, can play like that, bro, it's no question, bro, the Warriors gonna win, bro. Like, I mean, with Clay being out, bro, that definitely don't hurt. But it seems like it's like every time somebody been out, somebody stepped up, okay, boom. KD been out, Clay, Iggy, and Draymond have stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Clay went out. You seen what Boogie did. I mean, he played, bro. He balled, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, like he said it, bro. He was like, bro, I've been waiting my whole life for this, bro. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been waiting my whole life for this, bro. So it's like, I thought he was gonna struggle, bro. He barely been to the playoffs like that in Sacramento, bro. He averaged 25-13. Still ain't never been to the playoffs like that, bro. But you going to the finals, I think it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I thought it's gonna be bad news for him, bro. He played good, bro. And if he can keep playing like that, bro, like it's really nothing that I feel as though anybody on Toronto gonna do. I mean, he made Marc Gasol like a little baby. I mean, dog, play off Lowry, foul that again, bro. I mean, I keep telling y'all, bro, play off Lowry until proven otherwise. Until proven otherwise, bro. You just, you know what I'm saying, supporting cast, not hitting the Van Vliet. Ain't really doing too much, bro. Ain't really doing a whole lot, bro. So, like I said, I'm gonna still go with Golden State to prove otherwise, bro. I mean, I don't think they say Clay probably he questionable, bro. Game 3, they already said KD out, bro. He not playing. I still think they can win. They're gonna be at home too. You know, it's gonna be a big boost. Role players, bench players, they always play good at home. You know what I'm saying? And the bench already been playing good, bro. Shout out Quinn Cook hitting threes. You know what I'm saying? For Golden State, like. Shout out to him, bro. That's definitely making noise out there, bro. And I'm gonna end this with NFL real quick, bro. Hold on. Anybody know me? They know my squad, bro. Tampa Bay. I'm gonna start by saying, bro. I'm gonna go back to when I talked about when Jared McCoy, man. We let Jared McCoy go for Big Sue. I ain't really like it too much, but I understood it. And then I hit today, bro, that they giving Ndamukong Suh, bro, Jared McCoy old number, bro. Like, really, bro, y'all already know that They already went 1-2 in the draft, bro. They big rivals and everything like that, bro. Like, and it's like, bro, now I see why, bro, Gerald McCoy, bro, and then he signed with the Panthers, bro, right in the division. We need any, like the opposition need any help. He signed with the Panthers, bro, and it's like, bro, like I just felt it was a little disrespectful, bro. I felt it was a little disrespectful, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. But once again, I'm not really happy about it, bro. I'm just trying to figure out what we doing. He pretty much for real, other than Bruce Arians, bro. That's pretty much the biggest free agent acquisition that we done had this whole season, bro. That ain't looking like we top 5 in the draft again. It is what it is, bro. But what can we do about that? Redskins, bro. Trent Williams won a contract extension. I was talking to my boy Mello, bro, on Facebook about this today. He was like, man, I mean, bro, he still got 2 years left in the contract, bro, and da-da-da-da-da, bro, he hurt, bro. So you trying to tell me, Mello, because I'm talking to you. You trying to tell me that y'all just drafted y'all franchise quarterback, and you gonna risk losing a top 5, top 3 left tackle in the league, bro? Are you serious? That don't even make no sense, bro. Let's be real. Yeah, he got 2 years left on the contract, bro. But y'all gotta understand how the game work, bro. Y'all gotta understand how the game work. That's how the quarterbacks take leverage from all the time, bro. When they first signed Matthew Stafford, bro, he at the top of the league, right? Or we're gonna say Aaron Rodgers when he first signed, top of the league, right? Matthew Stafford signed, Matt Ryan signed, So now he down here, bro. So like, you went from being the highest paid quarterback in the NFL to like 10th or something like that, 12th. And you like, well, you go to your agent and you go to the franchise, be like, hold up, bro. I'm Aaron Rodgers, bro. Hold up. How many years he had left on this deal? Like what, 2 or 3 years left on this deal? What'd they do? Swoop. Now we can debate on how much a franchise quarterback and a franchise left tackle, which one is more important. But I don't really think that you can't handle franchise quarterback if you ain't got no line, bro. First of all, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good the O-line is. You ain't got no quarterback. What we playing the game for, bro? You know what I mean? But you gotta pay him, bro. You gotta pay him. I mean, I'm already mad that the Skins drafted Dwayne Haskins anyway, bro. Because all the players that I like, bro, the Skins always get, bro, and they never do good. Never do good. Like, never do good, bro. So you gotta sign him. Sign the man, bro. Sign the man. He already held out a minicamp. What you gonna do now? Like, give him like a 3-year extension, bro. Give him a 3 years. Why not? Why not, bro? Speaking of money, bro, we're gonna get back to everybody talking about some Le'Veon got paid way too much money. Everybody's talking about the devaluation of the running back in the NFL, bro. Right? Now, if you want to talk about like somebody like Adrian Peterson, bro, like bro, you can't value that. Like not today's NFL game, bro. Like how many catches AP got in his whole career? Maybe 100 of that, bro. Maybe 100 of that, bro. Like Le'Veon had 80 catches, bro. The 2 years ago, bro. When he wanted that big contract, he had 80 catches as a running back. We're not talking about the same running backs here, bro. We ain't talking about Jim Brown, bro. We ain't talking about Walter Payton. And we all know they the GOATs, bro. You know, they don't rock much on a Mount Rushmore and stuff like that, bro. Like, these ain't the same running backs as it was before, bro. These not the same players, bro. So when you sign somebody like Le'Veon, bro, you ain't just signing a running back. Somebody's gonna just run straight to the hole, bro. Nah, bro. You about to get a number 1 running back, and you about to get either a number 2 or a number 3 receiver, bro. Maybe even your number 1, depending on who you got. And I'm talking about the Jets, bro. Who was Robbie Anderson, bro? Who was Robbie Anderson? Tell me. Come on, bro. I mean, he had what? He had a better year, bro, without Sam Darnold than he did with him. Like, I like Jamison Crowder, bro. He came from the Scans, bro. Who is Jamison Crowder, bro? Like, he one of the better slots in the league, bro. But come on, bro. So it's like when you sign a Le'Veon, you ain't just signing no running back, bro. Oh, Le'Veon, the running backs they get hit the most on anybody, bro. When the last time you see anybody blow? When the last time you ever see him get like punished, bro? When's the last time you seen Le'Veon take like some real punishment, bro? Right? How many times you seen Christian McCaffrey take some real punishment? Alvin Kamara take some real punishment. Look at Saquon Barkley, bro. These is not the same running backs, bro. These not the same running backs. And if you want to try to throw the money aspect down, look at Todd Gurley, bro. He getting paid just as much. Him and Le'Veon getting paid just as much. Todd Gurley's probably what? He's 3 years younger. But it just come out today, bro. Todd Gurley, bro, he getting cartilage taken out of his knee. When is that ever good? When has that ever been good, bro? Like, when is that? So he pretty much, we getting ready to see the rise. We done already seen the peak of Todd Gurley already, bro. You ain't coming back from no. Look at T-Mac. T-Mac, bro, when he said at the end of his career, bro, he was bone to bone, bro. No cartilage. You can't play like that, bro. Rams talking about some, Todd Gurley, he's not going to be our bell cow running back no more. So it's like, okay, you paying Le'Veon, he old, he 27. You paying Gurley. Who got the biggest shelf, bro? Le'Veon make a play that he 32, bro. Todd Gurley, bro, that's a major injury, bro. He going down, bro. Not to mention, bro, he came into the league with knee issues, bro. He was coming off an ACL injury, bro, coming up into the league, bro. He's only his 5th year, bro. And they talking about some knee deterioration, bro. They taking cartilage out of his knee. So it's like, I mean, you can't really say, oh, well, Todd Gurley, they paid him all this money. He was already hurt coming into the league, bro. Yeah, he bounced back, bro. He one of the arguably the best in the game. But y'all seen, bro, that second half of the season, bro. He had 100 yards in the playoffs, bro. In the whole playoffs. The Rams, their whole offense is running the ball, play action. Running the ball, play action. They don't do nothing else, but they ain't no drop back passing team. I don't know what football y'all watching. They not no drop back passing team, bro. They play defense, bro. They run the ball, and they work on the play action. That's their whole scheme, bro. And when they couldn't do that, though, what else they was gonna do, bro? And they already down their best receiver, Cooper Kupp. What else are they gonna do in the Super Bowl, bro? But lose, bro. What else are they gonna do? Also, NFL talking about moving to a 18-game schedule. I mean, I ain't tripping. But then again, I ain't the one playing. They talking about taking back the first two. Not the first two, but taking back the last 2 preseason games, only making the 2 preseason games. Roger Goodell was like, I just don't see the point of having, 4 preseason games. Nah, the coaches, they highly against it, bro. They want all the preseason. They want as much time to get ready for the season, as much time that you can do things, bro, like, and not count, as much as possible, bro. So I get that. You know what I mean? But I mean, of course, it'll be good for the NFL, bro. Nobody really cares about. I mean, I'm gonna just say the basic fan don't really care about preseason, bro. Like, like the super fanatic, bro. They want to know. They want to see them 3rd, 4th round draft picks to see if they, it may be somebody cousin or something like that. That's on the fringe of making the squad. Like, they want to see them games, bro. And 2 games is not really enough film for you to know if you can play or you can't play in this league sometimes. So it's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? So it's like, but I feel like 18 games won't really be too much, though. I think it'll be cool. I mean, it'll be good. You know what I mean? Like, more football is better. You know what I'm saying? Whoever disagreed about that, bro. Nobody disagreed about that, bro. Odell ain't showing up for minicamp, bro. I mean, is anybody surprised? Anybody surprised, right? Odell ain't showing up for the minicamp, bro. I mean, how many people it's minicamp, bro. Like, I mean, like, well, I understand you want to be getting the camaraderie with the quarterback, the team, and everything else like that, bro. But I mean, you know what you was getting yourself into, man. You're talking about Odell, bro. One of the best in the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? On the field, one of the best in the game, off the field as far as building his brand. That's his brand, bro. Like, he been making noise on Instagram, bro, showing up in a Cleveland Browns orange, bro, Rolls Royce, bro. But he ain't been at practice. Correct. So it's like, what can you say? What can you say? But man, ain't a lot going on right now, man. I'm just really waiting to see what's up with this free agency news in the NBA, man. After the finals, man, like what KD going, man. Like what Clay gonna go, he gonna stay, man. What Kawhi gonna do? I heard something today that said Kawhi done bought property in Toronto, bro. I mean, if that mean anything, I don't know if that mean nothing to you, but when KD, bro, when he ultimately, bro, was getting ready to sign for Golden State, they reported that he had bought a house, bro, in LA. So Kawhi could be staying with Toronto. I think it'd be a good look, bro. Me personally, I would rather see him stay in Toronto for some reason, bro. For some reason, but I don't really think they're gonna really get too many other players to join him, though. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Tomorrow, bro, Golden State, bro. Like I said, I got Golden State, and that's it, bro. I'll let y'all later.